am the Leviathan. This starts with a violent.
Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Hawk. Today I'm bringing you an esports update video just for you guys that have not heard the news. So to my regular subscribers who don't really care about esports, but you have to have heard of this clan, and that is Faze Clan. And they actually created a second competitive team. Don't know if this is exactly a good idea. As we know, Complexity is the juggernaut, the number one team to beat in Call of Duty esports, and it's pretty much all of the other teams: Optic Gaming, Envious, Curse Las Vegas, Curse New York, Denial, all these little unknown teams, Vex, Erupt, Vanquish, and all those other teams. They're all trying to stack up in order to beat Complexity. And of all the teams that have been able to do it so far, Strictly Business has been the only one pretty much out of all of them. Faze Clan came close in UMG Philly. They were up 2-0 and then they choked and they lost. But there's news that Faze Clan started up a second competitive team. So now taking away two players who were actually from the original SB team that beat Complexity at the US Regionals. So what is this? From a standpoint as a guy that's getting into esports, loves it, the roster changes are beginning to really give me a headache. I'm tired of... Let me just go over the team very quickly, who's on the team and what's going on in terms of that. So we have the Faze Red team, which is JCap. We all know, everybody that's been a fan of Optic Gaming knows who JCap is. We have Replays, Theory, who came over from TK. He left one of his best friends, Sharp, Goonjar, and he left them to join Faze Red. And Classic, who was already on the team before. So it's pretty much the same team that went to COD Champs for Faze, except Proofy is not on that team. And then for Faze Black, we have Proofy, Censor, Saints, and Formal. Formal coming over from TK, Censor and Saints both coming over from SB. So it's pretty much that Proofy is getting his own team. Maybe there was some kind of rumor that he said he wanted to leave Faze, and they decided to give him his own team in order to make him stay. So that's an option as well. So basically, in your opinion, would you think that having two Faze teams is a good thing or a bad thing necessarily? They're taking away one of their stronger teams and split. I don't even know why they decided to do that. And Strictly Business is basically half of their team is gone in one week over one roster change. So one thing that's not really fair to the other teams that were, in terms of continuity for the fans, how are the fans supposed to keep up? How are you supposed to support one team when every other week your favorite player goes to another team, or the next week some guy goes and leaves to another team? It really shows that they do have to put contracts in the game. I mean, not in the game, but in contracts in terms of esports and non-compete, meaning that once you sign up with a team, you can't just go and sign up with another team like 5 minutes later and that kind of thing. It's getting to be too much for me. Even I try to follow all the roster moves, all the changes, but it's just beginning to get way too much. And let me just talk very briefly about the gameplay here. So this is a what is this? This is a free-for-all on Tremor, I believe, using the Maverick. A really helpful setup that I find using on free-for-all is pretty much the SATCOM, the what is this? Riley, and the Sentry Gun. I don't use Hardline because I don't want to spam SATCOMs and have people using wiretap. And at the same time, Riley will protect you to get your Sentry Gun. If you know of an advantageous spot to put it on the map, then that will help you win the game even faster. But the one thing that you do encounter in free-for-all is a lot of players either posting up in corners, or they will actually put double IEDs in every hallway, doorway, and pretty much any funneled area that they can find, they'll put an IED there. So that's really frustrating to play against. And I had to actually swap out Sleight of Hand and put on Blast Shield just because you see the IEDs blowing up all over the place right now. And what else was I gonna mention in terms of that? So there's also, I was thinking about doing the random class series. If you guys hit 10 likes on this video, I'll actually start doing the random class setup series every Friday. And it'll be pretty much, so Monday, the Cranked Chem Strike series, Skyrim Sundays, random class Fridays, and then probably just whatever other gameplays I have in between. And another, if you guys want to see videos on Black Ops 2, we could also do that in the next coming weeks. So once again, I just want to get your guys' opinion on the move. Do you think the Faze move is a good idea, or not really that good of an idea? There's a lot of teams that are good at it right now. It's just, you'll see that there's certain teams that have their solid 4 players, and there's teams that have 2, 3, and they usually everything, it seemed like everything was fine for them, and then all of a sudden they're in rebuilding mode because of all the changes that have gone on. And pretty much all of the changes are all geared towards beating complexity, which none of the teams have done yet, so it could be meaningless at this point. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully I'll post some more free-for-all games as well. Take care. Peace.